everyone, welcome back to my channel RJ Trades. If you have not liked and subscribed, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, always comment and I will reply them. So today's topic is wheeling. What is wheeling and how to do it, right, and what are its risks. So we're gonna cover the wheeling strategy, and this is the income strategy. This is not an you're not gonna make a lot of money very quickly, but you will make slowly consistent income every week, every month, depending upon the stock. So I'm gonna kind of start. So wheeling. So what you are doing is basically, let's say you start with zero. You put 10,000 or 20,000 in your brokerage account. Again, you can do in any, like, you do not need to have um, $10,000, but to wheeling you do need a little bit of amount. Like, it will be really hard to wheel with let's say $1,000, because in wheeling basically you need collateral which is equal to 100 shares. So we'll take an example of Apple. So Apple is around under 112 right now. So for this, depending upon where you want to sell your puts, uh, you need a little bit of money. So this is good if you have at least 10,000 or more. If not, it gets become harder. But if you have a 10,000, I would suggest like ticker like you know the workhorse, which you can do it, or Snap, which runs around. So pick up a stock price which range from anything between, if you have a smaller account, let's say 5 6,000, maybe you can start Snap, and ticker like that, somewhere, Bank of America too, not bad. So depending upon where you are, you can pick. If you have a lot of money, you can kind of do Apple, Docu, and a lot of other tech company which do get expensive. So for wheeling, first what you do is, let's say you have $15,000 in your account, right? So I'm just taking an example, but you can do with any stock. So for wheeling, what you are doing is, first you selling puts. What does selling puts means? Okay, you're selling puts. What does selling puts means is basically you are saying you agree to buy the stock at certain price. That's all you are doing. So you do need collateral. For example, if you sell puts for 110, what you are saying is, like, even if it's Apple is 112 right now, you are saying by expirations, if it reaches below 110, then you have to buy the Apple price at $110, which is $11,000. Now you may ask, like, why I should buy 110 when if it goes below 107, because that's why you get the premium, right? So that's why you are getting the premium. So the idea is like, you want it to expire, what, that's a great, but sometimes you will get assigned, right? Nobody can predict where the Apple's gonna go. It may go up or down. If it goes up, you collected 171 and in a week, that's a great, right? With the $10,000, if you are collecting 171 a week, that's a good money. So that's, uh, if you calculate, that's like, what, let's say 150 a week. We have 52 week. Again, this is an average. If you just let it expire with 10,000, you made almost 7,800. So 7,800, almost double. That's a great return. But again, it will not be like this as you expected. Sometimes you will get assigned, and sometimes stock goes down. So you need to kind of think about it. So your risk is basically, if the stock price go down, let's say to 105, you still have to buy it 110, but you do have 100 stock. That's all. So now so your goal is, you are selling puts, you collect premium, keep doing that until you assign, right? Once you assign, then what you do is you're gonna sell call, right? So for example, let's say you got this week 112, and Apple's close at maybe 109.50 and whatever. You will be assigned the shares to, you will be assigned 100 shares of Apple's at 110. So you will have 100 shares of stocks. Now what you can do is, you can do sell call. Now you can just do now sell call. Then go to next week, keep repeating the process. You choose a little bit of higher price. So I'm doing exactly that thing. So I got assigned at 106 or 7. So one of the week when it was dying, something like that. I forgot the amount, but 6, 7, or even 8. I don't remember, but somehow somewhere around there, right? I got assigned, but I you do collect premium, right? Now, once you are assigned, what you can do is you can sell call. Now, what you do is basically what I'm doing is 115, and I'm getting credit. So if you sell right now, you'll get credit of 150 at 115. So if the Apple stock goes above 115, they will sell you will basically sell your all the 100 shares at 115. So you collect premium that way too. You collected premium before, you collected here. And the good thing is also, basically, you sold at 108 or 110, right? So you sold at 110, and now you are selling, you bought it, sorry, you were assigned at 110, you bought at 110, now you sold at 115, so you made like $500 right here too, and also collected premium. So that is a winning strategy. And if it's a bullish stock, it works really well, but sometimes even the bullish stock kind of go down. One thing you can always do is, let's say you don't want to get assigned, right? So let's say Apple is 112 and uh, it just goes like 116 very quickly, then maybe your thesis is like, oh, it will probably go down, I want to hold on to my stocks, I don't want to sell it. One thing you can do is you can buy back this contract, the value will be whatever depending upon, so you may lose on that particular day, you can buy back. But what you can do is you other that's one thing, you can just buy back, then you are done with it. You have the stocks, then you can open up another, maybe just put the strike price to 120 or something. The other thing is like, again, same things, other thing is like you just roll to next week, you close this contract and you think it's gonna come down below, so you sell for next week, and you might be like, depending upon where you are at and when you close, you might get a little bit of more premium. So that way, you keep making premium, and if it corrects go below, it will expire worthless and you collected that premium. That's it. So wheeling is nothing complex. All you are doing is like, you selling puts, you get assigned, now you sell call, and once you get assigned, you start selling puts again, just repeating. And this is really good if you have pretty good decent size account, I would say, like 20-25 thousand dollars. So this is not get rich quick, but it's definitely like making slow income. But you can make, if you get lucky and if you pick the right stock, you can actually make really great money. For example, if you could collect literally 110 or $15 a week in a year, you just made like 780, so that's like 60-70% return, right? So 70-80% return, that's, you beat like pretty much S&P by 7 times, and even Warren Buffett by like 3-4 times. So that's extremely good in my opinion. So if you can do that, you're doing really well. So something to keep in mind and something to put in your strategy is wheeling. So look out for wheeling. Maybe try with something small ticker, get hang of it, and keep doing it. Yeah. And last but not the least, if you have any more question about it, just put in a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Thank you.